What's up, everybody? How are my sound levels, crew? Todd, you probably should have checked that before you went live. Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and wait for a confirmation on my sound levels. Then we'll go ahead and get rocking. For you, it is fine. All right. Guess that means you should go ahead and go live. All right. So, I'll just let everybody know in advance. The handsome historian made a terrible mistake. He allowed Street Fighter II Game Boy into the Garbathon when this game is actually just phenomenal. So, it is a port of World Warrior, which everybody knows, from Genesis and Super Nintendo. I don't know if it was for any other systems, but I know it was for those two. And this is just the better version of that. Alright, so I really didn't get any requests on who to run, so I'm going to stick with Sagat, who is my main. But anybody interested in running the game, yeah, you knew you made a mistake exactly. Anybody who was interested in running the game, Sagat's good, Guile's great, Chun-Li's good, and Ryu. You could probably go ahead and just bop everybody with any other character too, but I'm not a fan of them. Thanks for the luck, Beast. Alright, without further ado, we're gonna 3, 2, 1, let's jam. So timing starts on character select and it ends, well, you'll see where it ends. Balrog is best. Get out of here. Somebody ban that guy. So, what you'll know, or what you'll learn very quickly, is the game is like 99% RNG. I'm just going to spam these same high priority moves and try to lock my opponent into the corner until they die. Frame rate is absolutely amazing. I know you need to upgrade your equipment. Frame rate on this game is like 300 frames per second. But your equipment is only picking up, it seems, 10 of them or so. We'll have to step it up for next marathon, right? So that was a pretty bad Blanca one, but maybe we can clean it up here. I choose Sagat because he has a gap closer with that flying knee, and he also has some of the best range in the game. See, that's a good Blanca fight right there. Alright, who do we have next? Chun-Li. So Chun-Li can be a bit of a problem sometimes. She's quick, as you see. And the AI in this game really likes to make her avoid all your attacks. Doesn't fight back often. I say that, she's about to whoop me now. But normally doesn't really fight back, does a lot of running. That wasn't horrible. I mean, it is completely RNG from what I can tell, but more often than not, Ken Masters and Blanca give the most problems in my experience. Well, Sagat too, but we're gonna pretend like he doesn't exist. Just gonna pretend like he's gonna be easy mode when we get there. See how that knee just closes the gap so quickly, so when they try to run, you can just stay right on top of them. And that's my strategy anyways. I'm sure there are better ones out there. And who knows, you might be the one that discovers it if you give it a swing. You are not a warrior, you are a beginner. Zangief is not too bad. Now the big downside to him is all of his moves eat up time. His power body slam and all that other stuff. I don't really know the names. So I just try to stay on top of him and hopefully don't default directly into a throw. I did get a perfect, and now that Beast points it out, in this game, you don't want to get a perfect. You do want to take a hit somewhere along the line in each fight. That way it doesn't waste 2 seconds displaying perfect on the screen. Now, I wouldn't recommend waiting for the opponent to hit you. Generally speaking, you're going to catch a jaw hit or something. Unless you're just playing too fast, in which case, slow down. Are you trying to get world record or something? There we go. That wasn't an awful Zangief. I just wanted to be quiet for a second so you could enjoy the music as well. Trying for world record, I know. Who do you think you are? Let's see. As you see, this is what I was talking about with Ken. He can just be a pain like anybody else, but tends to do it more often than not. Especially because his Shoryuken? The dragon uppercut, whatever you want to call it, does that. Whenever you try to do the gap closer, he can just catch you. Sorry, y'all. I almost choked. How embarrassing. We squeaked it out, though. We squeaked it out. That's the first one. Maybe round 2 will be a little bit smoother. Let's hope. Fingers crossed, y'all. Bless RNG. Oops. Yuck. As soon as I tried it, he was on top of me waiting for it. Blonde hair makes him annoying, I know. Who does he think he is? A Super Saiyan? Please don't get me. Oh, whew. I was actually a little bit worried, y'all. I was a little bit worried. So that's Ken. He's out the way, so it's fingers crossed. We're going to have some smooth sailing from here. It's a relatively short run. Easy game to learn. Just pick whoever you enjoy playing with. Mash buttons until you win. Anytime now, Guile, you can stop blocking my attacks. So this is kind of what we want to aim for every time. Really just get him into the corner and leave him there. Spam attacks. Something will get through. And now he can flash kick me. Like that. Yuck. Had that tiger shot hit him, would have been in really good shape. That's okay. A 79 isn't awful. So we would be on a really good pace right now if it wasn't for the Ken fight. Other than that, we've had fairly decent fights. Dang. Should have took one step forward before I do that. But the game is heavily unoptimized, and I really like trying to get new runners in the game. So please, if you're interested, give the game a run. Go ahead and submit it. I promise you I will have it verified generally within 24 hours. Let's get some more people in this game. What are we at now? 12? I think we're at 11 or 12. And Beast and Fuzzy sitting there in the chat, they'll tell you how amazing the game is. I know you can't see all of its glory because only 10% of the frames are getting shown right now, but you can be part of the wonder as well. It's also worth noting that Ryu and Ken have the same moveset, but for some reason, Ken is the one that gives all the problems. I don't know, you figure it out. So I think that should be 6. We should be moving over to the boss run, I guess you could say. So Mike Tyson's going to be next. It's better when you play it yourself, like barely. Yeah, exactly right. So, you beat Mike Tyson exactly how you'd expect. Kicking him and attacking him from the air. Don't stand on the ground and try to trade punches with him. He does hit like a tank. So, don't let him hit. Ken and Ryu were so different. It was 45 seconds long at 600 frames per second. That's ridiculous. No wonder that was in Garbathon. I pegged the AI to do a dash attack right there. Normally one of Balrog's fights, he starts with a dash attack. I like to jump over him and get a drop kick down. Pin him into the corner immediately. Although that was a darn good fight right there. There you go, Fuzzy. There's your favorite character. Exactly where he deserves to be. Laying on him back. You are not a warrior, you are a beginner. Alright, Sagat, the run ender. There's a wonderful clip of me losing my cool on stream out there to Sagat. I was actually way ahead of world record pace going into this fight. Lost it all. I could have been a champion. I could have got the title back, but instead I decided it was a good idea to lose 2 minutes here on Sagat. And timing ends on you win after the Bison fight. It could end on last hit, but you know, you win gives everybody a nice visual cue. It lets you kind of let the hype build up for just a second or two. He didn't really give me a whole lot of feedback right there, did he? Could have been the I know, I could have been the very best. Like no one ever was. Unfortunately, I'll have to settle for third place. Alright, we're on to Bison. We would have still been on a really good pace right now if it wasn't for Ken. Would have had a potential PB in hand. That's okay. I'll settle for a good run. Just try to gap close, gap close. Come on. He really likes to avoid that corner, doesn't he? It's almost like he knows my strategy. Yeah, the Sagat was phenomenal. A 66 on Bison with a perfect, so that's a virtual 64. That's not so great. Alright. Fingers crossed here. We can still sub 12 this. I encourage somebody to go ahead and give the game a 100% run. I'm the only person with a run on the leaderboards for that, so if you could stomach this game for an hour and a half, just beat it back to back with all the champions, characters, whatever you want to call them, all the fighters, the warriors. 1 HP, really, Bison? Okay. So we get a sub 12. 3, 2, 1. 1150. I'll take it. Not bad at all. So there it goes. I'd love to say there was more, you know, fun stuff to experience in the game, but that's really it. There's no unlockable characters. You'll notice Dhalsim, Edmund Honda, and Vega are nowhere to be found. I guess they just decided those were the 3 characters they needed to cut. Not sub you. I don't want to hear it, Beast. I hope y'all enjoyed. And, of course, thank you for having me, Handsome Historian. I'm glad y'all gave me an opportunity to show this game to some new eyes. Maybe we'll get a run or two out of it.
All right. Well, thanks a lot, Todd, the great Todd man. Link to his channel if you guys want to give him a follow. And that's the end of the first day. That is actually, it went way better than I expected, so that's good. We got at least one world record, so yeah, hype for that, I guess. And we'll be back at 12 p.m. 12 p.m. GMT with El Cid doing a run of Ultima 9. Great run if you guys want to go and have a watch. But right now, I am tired. My computer is tired right now. It's currently in the verge of breaking. So we're gonna give him a rest, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.